Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about my personal 5 most kind of excited games that could be coming out in 2025. These are just based off whether or not I've been waiting a long time for the game and I just want it to come out already, or whether it's a game that a sequel, like one of the games on here. I've played the 2 before it, I really enjoyed them and I can't wait for the 3rd. So we're just gonna get straight into it. In my number 5 spot, I'm really looking forward to the Killer Bean game. For those who don't know what Killer Bean is, it's this kind of like YouTube mini-series about a bean who kills people, or kills other beans. It's very funny, very goofy, very silly, very successful on YouTube actually. The Killer Bean channel has over 1 million subscribers. And they mentioned over a year ago that there'd be a Killer Bean game coming out. Hopefully it comes out this year. I have no idea if they've told us when it's going to come out, but I'm just hoping that after a year of its release, or not its release date, but it's kind of telling people that it will be released. I hope it will be released either this year or next year. And I'm sure I'll be making a video on it at some point as well, because Killer Bean is just hilarious. Now moving on to my number 4 spot, I'm very excited for Little Nightmares 3. Now the first 2 Little Nightmares games are some of my favourite games to ever exist, ever. I just really like the kind of horror feel aspect of the game. I like the way the game looks. The monsters in the game I think look really good. And if you're wondering what one of the first 2 I like better, I preferred the first one to the second one. No particular reason, I just thought the second one was quite long. When the second one came out, I bought it and sat for like 6 hours straight playing it. Not because I felt like I had to, because I was genuinely enjoying it, but I don't think it should have went on for as long as it did. And Little Nightmares 3 will be coming out this year, hopefully, and I believe it's multiplayer, so you can play it with a friend, which will be cool. Not too sure what the story is going to be about. I don't know if the 2 main characters in this one are going to be different to Mono and Six, which we had in the first 2. I don't know if we'll see any of the old monsters in this one. I don't know if any will come back. I have no idea. I'm just hoping that it comes out this year. Now moving on to my number 3 spot, we have a game that I thought was already released. I was actually going to record it today, but it turns out it's not released yet. It's called Eyes Never Wake. Some of you might have seen this game advertised, whether it's on your TikTok or your Instagram or whatever, I don't know. But this is one of the first games where it's going to connect your webcam to the game and kind of use your face as your character, if that makes sense. So for example, there'll be a part in the game where you'll need to open a door, and to open the door you'll need to use your real face on your face cam to unlock the door. And another really cool thing about this game is your face cam incorporates the monster as well. So if the monster sees you in the game, you have to physically move out of the way of your webcam so the monster doesn't see you. I was really excited to play it today, kind of bummed that I realised it wasn't out yet, which just makes me even more excited for it for when it does come out. And I'll definitely be making a video on it because it will be hilarious and scary. Now moving on to my number 2 spot, we have a backroom style game called Subliminal. I've been following Subliminal for ages, like ever since the release, not the release trailer, the first trailer to the most recent kind of announcement. I've been following this game. My first ever video on my channel was a backrooms game called The Complex, I'm pretty sure it was called. And I've played some backrooms games since then on my channel, and off of YouTube I've also played some backrooms games, and I just really enjoy them. I enjoyed the feel of being in these kind of levels. I enjoy the monsters, if there are any. A lot of the backrooms games are kind of, you're just walking around a level in the backrooms and you might need to solve a puzzle here or there, and it's just a really eerie kind of feel to where you are rather than being an actual monster. But Subliminal has a trailer out and there's a monster in the trailer, which just will make it one of the better backrooms games. Not to mention the fact the graphics in this game, like if you look at some of the pictures or the videos of Subliminal, the graphics are just unbelievable. This game has been on my wish list on Steam for a long time now, a couple years, and I just can't wait for it to come out. I'm hoping it still comes out. I think the last announcement on it was like 6 months ago, and that was a gameplay trailer. So I'm just hoping that we get it either this year or next year. But now we're moving on to my number 1 spot, a game called Mouse. So first of all, the game's look is one of my favourite looks of all time for movies, TV shows, games, whatever. It's this old kind of cartoony look. And I can't imagine how much effort and hard work was put into this game to make it look how it does. It looks incredible. I believe this game is that you are a mouse and you have guns and you shoot people and you solve puzzles and this sort of thing. It just seems like a really enjoyable game. From all the trailers and pictures and all that I've seen of the game, not a single thing looks bad. I wouldn't critique anything about it. Everything from, like I mentioned, the look of the game to how the gameplay looks like it plays, it all looks incredible. This game's also been chilling on the wishlist for a while. I believe it's coming out soon. I'm hoping it comes out within the next couple months. I don't know. It's just a hope. And when it does, 100% I'll make a video on this game. It'll probably be split into separate parts, but I just can't wait any longer for this game. I'm very excited for it to come out. And there you go. Whether you cared for my opinion on what my 5 favorite kind of games that are going to be coming out soon are, there you go. Or if you were just wondering what decent looking games are coming out this year, here you have some of the best. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share my opinion on some future games, how I feel about them, and how excited I am for them to come out. That's about it. Bye bye.